Alright, we're on?
Yes.
Cool. Okay, so, I promised Kat, and we know, of course, that everything I do is a concentrated effort to get her to, comment on my shit again. Wink. I have... well, it's kind of a long story. So here I am today at my grandmother's house, cleaning out some stuff. Yeah. And among the things that we found are some of my old school reports. Obviously, I did not take them home, but they were all copies, so I was able to dig through my stuff here and unearth some gems. Oh dear, oh dear. Most of these are elementary school era, but some of them are further. Okay, first, proof that I was never a good artist. We have my fantabulous renditions of a horse. Can we see the horse?
Mm-hmm.
And our bison. Very attractive little bearded fellow we got going on right there. Okay, now that we know that I am somewhat handy with a pencil, we have the ubiquitous, I'm sure all of you have done this at some point, tea-stained faux Revolutionary War document. It's, from the Boston Globe, and on the 6th of March, 1770, I got a damn A+ on this. Telling the sad tale of how newly arrived Irishmen and also Crispus Attucks died in the Boston Massacre. I'm very sorry for you guys. Oh dear, that was a long time ago. Oh yes, proof that I was once a really big sports fan. I wrote a term paper, I think this was 9th grade. Apparently my attempts at beautiful art were deemed incorrect format by my English teacher, but it's on the effects of payroll and professional baseball, and I got a friggin' B+ on this. Let's all breathe in, breathe out. What else? What else? What other beauties can we find? This was actually much later. This is 10th grade. This is a long term paper, very, very thick, as you see, for a 10th grader, on the weapons and fighting methods of World War I, which I thought was super cool because I just didn't know shit about World War I because everyone always talks about, World War II. No one talked about World War I in this time, at least when I was a kid. I always had this weird thing where whatever people don't talk about is what I want to learn about. Not because I've got to be, oh my god, unique, but I think it relates to my obsession. Like, if I'm walking in the woods and I see two paths diverging, I'll go down one, and I will be haunted by what's down the other one. And Eric makes fun of me for this. I don't know. I'm blah. I'm babbling to you now. Chrissy, stop nodding at me. Don't be a jackass. Here's a this is me. What year is this? Stapled on top beautifully. I think this is 4th grade. Me and my classmate VJ wrote a story called The Mystery of the Ghost Diamond, but it's all in my handwriting, leading me to believe that he might have just signed this. I don't know. I should probably read. It's about people capturing crooks for the reward money of $150. You can tell this is old. What other? I might read this whole thing to you. It's a very sad tale full of pathos and depression from the point of view of a dodgeball that was left in somebody's locker. It's got like art on the top. I got a great and a plus on this. This year the teacher really loved my horrible crap that I churned out. This might be read to all of you presently. What is this? What are these beauties? Oh yes, the diary of Pedro Mouse. Pedro Mouse, I invented him. He stowed away on the Santa Maria along with Christopher Columbus, and he was really pissed they lost the other two ships. Wait, didn't the Santa Maria sink? I don't think I was very historically accurate at this. But he's got like amazing little like Pedro Mouse clothes on. Do you need me to move in? Look, he's got a mustache. Another example of me being culturally diverse, we have my African American Diversity Project on Cab Calloway, the singer with the snappy fingers. And apparently I was supposed to draw him. And aside from this, this illustrious fact sheet we have going on here, we should have a drawing. I remember distinctly replicating this with a grid system. And it took a very long time. And the picture is, I wouldn't put it past Dad to have, like, squirreled that away separately someplace. Oh my god, my daughter can draw. Yeah, Dad, with, like, a grid system. I don't know, the picture is missing, but at least there's a pretty rainbow on his name. This is not turning out the way I wanted it to. Here is an this one I remember, that this bitch, who I did this with, she definitely just signed her name. I remember, it was a project on the Presidents of the United States of America. All, like, however many there were at the time. it's like pages and pages of me talking about like Grover Cleveland, and I remember being on the kitchen table just exhaustively writing this at the last second because this stupid girl who I got assigned to do the project with just didn't give a shit. But I can draw the White House. That counts for something, right? Oh. This is from a publication entitled The Opera Times. It's about the opera The Bartered Bride, which I don't know if any of you have ever seen this or read it, but it's, I think this was 4th grade, because she took us to lots of operas. I should thank her for giving me somewhat a semblance of culture, but this is my epic drawing of Polish people. Yes, they're wearing like sort of lederhosen, because I guess in my 4th grade mind, all Slavic and Germanic peoples dressed the same. Let's not even go there, but, it's got such simplistic observations as, let's see, then Marenka goes to Vasek and tells him that Marenka is bad and would hate him. She gets Vasek not to want to marry her, but Karal, whoever he is, goes to Jenik and gets him to sign a contract that says Mish's son will marry Marenka. There was a festival and the circus came to town. What the fuck is this? Okay, dearie me. And then there was this beauty, My Adventures Underground. This is a pretty accurate representation of 6th grade me, complete with lumberjack grunge shirt, channeling Kurt Cobain for no reason at all. No, lower? Raise it? What do you want?
Lower.
Can you see it?
Closer.
It's beautiful.
No, close up.
Close up. Is this a close up? You
No,
don't
down.
She has this camera stacked on a stack of
Down.
books. Stop! Is this sufficient, you jackass? Then the piece de resistance. This is what I really promised, Kat, upon viewing it at Grandma's. Here's the ribbon that was proof that I won 2nd place in 7th grade from Mrs. Clark. I remember she was great. She had these really big eyes, like, and she wanted us to write.
You look like a big mouth.
That's what she looked like. What do you want?
You said big eyes and you open your mouth.
Horror stories for a horror contest. Pay attention to your camera lest it screw up. Well, I'm about to read this tale of woe. Yeah, some of this won 2nd prize. A warning: there is a giant ripoff of a very iconic horror movie character within. You will... Shut up. You will all notice immediately that I thought I was real slick, thinking that no one saw fucking Friday the 13th except me. I was obviously a damn fool, but... No, we didn't... No one talked to me. I was very, 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 not talked to in this time period. So, what the hell am I supposed to know who saw what? Okay. Even though it's famous and I'm a moron. But anyway, okay. Tina Lucchese. Yeah, that's me. October 19th, 1998. Yep, grade 7. English. It's called